this look, you're going to take a matte brown eyeshadow and a crease brush and apply this to the socket of the eye. I started with this hazelnut color and I absolutely hated it, but whenever I make a mistake on one eye, I have to even it out by doing it on the other side as well.
I could only live a thing ever since I left the city.
So going in with the right shade that I originally wanted, I'm going to take a large fluffy dome-shaped brush and sweep this matte brown eyeshadow, the Cinnabar Eyeshadow, into the socket of my eye. I want to stay very high with this color because the higher you are with this matte brown eyeshadow, the larger your eyes are going to appear.
Hanging with some girls I never seen before. You used to call me on the cell phone.
Sticking with the same eyeshadow, we're going to use a pencil brush to apply the color underneath the eye as well. This again will give the illusion that the eye is much larger than it naturally is. We're going to go underneath the eyelashes and then connect that color on the outer corner. And then I'm going to go back to that fluffy dome-shaped brush and just blend out that corner so that they both meet. Now with the smaller crease brush, we're going to take this deep matte purple eyeshadow and we're going to apply this to the outer corner of the eye, creating that little V on the outer corner of the eye. Notice I'm keeping it close to the bottom lid, but I'm also going on top of that original matte brown that we put very high on the crease. I'm not bringing this color as high as the matte brown, but I'm going to sweep this in kind of a windshield wiping motion in a diagonal up towards the head of my brow, but not going all the way up to meet the head of the brow. Now with a regular eyeshadow brush, I'm going to pat this light matte eyeshadow onto the center of the eye first. This will make the eye appear bright when I start at the center of the eye and then start blending it out towards the corners. First, I'm going to start on the inner corner and really build this up to meet that matte brown eyeshadow on the inner corner. And then I'm going to bring it down on the outer corner to meet that Merlot color. I'm applying another layer. I start first with a very thin layer and then another layer in order to build up the pigmentation of the eyeshadow and just really make my eye appear very bright and light. Then I'm going to take that, wipe off the eyeshadow brush and apply and really blend out the line between that Merlot and Sandcastle eyeshadow. This is what's going to help to blend those two colors together. Now with an angle brush and some black eyeshadow, I'm going to create a little bit of a wing on the outer corner of the eye. And this is just with black eyeshadow. I'm going to create kind of a little bit of a wedge. And this is a little trick I like to use to make my eye appear like it's going up, like it's angling up, I should say. Now with the synthetic brush, I'm going to take the gel eyeliner and actually follow that same wedge shape that I made with the eyeshadow and bring it onto the eye. And this is what's going to start my wing liner. This is a little, I like to use the eyeshadow first as kind of a little bit of a cheat sheet and kind of trace out that little kind of wedge that we made with the black eyeshadow, and then it will actually kind of create that wing that I need on the outer corner. So I fill out the outer areas and then fill in that area with the gel black eyeliner, and immediately I have kind of my perfect wing. Then I'm going to go in and start to connect with small dashes along the top eyeline. Small dashes going from the outer corner to the inner corner of the eye, and connect them, and that is going to create the perfect wing.
Started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I never seen before. You used to call me on the cell phone.
Using the same brush and eyeliner, I'm going to apply this along my bottom waterline from the outer corner of the eye to the inner corner of the eye. Now going back to that small crease brush in that deep purple matte eyeshadow, I'm just going to deepen out that outer crease and just by going over it a little bit more before applying mascara to the top and bottom lashes.
Ever since I left the city, you and me, we just don't get along. You make me feel like I did you.
To make sure that everything is blended, I'm going to make sure that that eye color brush is completely clean before going between the lines of where the eyeshadows meet in order to blend them out. A rule of thumb is that you really can't blend the eyeshadows with a loaded brush or a brush that's full with product. So you want to make sure that the brush is cleaned off before going in and blending out the lines. Otherwise, the eyeshadows just kind of blend into each other and there's no separation between where one color ends and the other begins. Now I'm just going to add a half false lash to the outer corner of the eye.
That could only mean one thing. And I know when the hot light blink, that could only mean.
Now I'm going to add hot coral blush all over the cheekbone, going up towards the angle towards the temple of my face. And then after I do my cheeks, whatever's left on the brush, I like to apply kind of around the perimeter of the face just to warm it up just a bit. Now I'm going to apply Luminous Lilac lipstick straight to my lips. And this is a very sheer, cool tone purple lipstick. And then with my fingers, I'm just going to kind of blend it in so that it's a little bit more natural, and not so put together, and then apply this Sun Blossoms lip gloss right on top of it.
You used to call me on my cell phone late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone late night when you need my love. And I know